Hey, my name's Veronica, and today I'm going to be doing the Pretty Bookish Secrets tag. I was tagged to do this video probably at the end of July, and since I was busy for the whole month of, or at the end of June, and since I was busy for the whole month of July, I did not get around to doing it. Hello! Here's my dog. She wants to be in it. Say hi, Abby. She's great. She's my best friend. Anyway, I was tagged by Kiana from Key Read That and etc. And she is one of my best friends on BookTube. I love her to death, so thank you for tagging me. And I don't know the person who created this tag off the top of my head, but I will link it in the down bar. I'll link her channel and her video, and you should go watch that too, both of them. So here we go. Question 1. 3 books you haven't read that you're ashamed of. These are 3 books that I haven't read that I kind of am ashamed of, I guess, or that I feel like I really should have read. But I'm not necessarily ashamed. I don't really feel ashamed over not reading books, because if I'm not reading it, I'm not reading it. There's nothing to feel bad about. But this is as close as it gets. The first one is Looking for Alaska by John Green, and I know I'm probably like, I can see that there's a giant glare, and I'm sorry. I'm kind of embarrassed that I haven't read this just because John Green is so popular right now, and he's a YouTuber, him and his brother, and so I feel like I just should have read more of his books other than The Fault in Our Stars, and I only read that one because I was forced to. So I feel like I should read more of his books, this one specifically because so many people have been telling me I need to read it. The next one is probably going to glare really bad too, and that is City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. And I feel bad that I haven't read this one because, I mean, the whole series is out now, and I read the first one like 2 years ago. Actually, I just read it a year ago. But anyway, I've had this one since I read the first one, and it's just been sitting on my shelf, and I just haven't read it, and I don't know why. And the next one, the third one, the final one, is The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. And I'm more mad at myself that I haven't read this one because I have been dying to read this, and I like hunted it down online, and I was so excited to read it, but then it's just been sitting on the shelf for forever. I think it's because my expectations are so high for it, and I'm scared that it's not going to meet them. Alright, question number 2 says, have you lied about having things to do to keep from going out? Honestly, no. Like this question means, do you lie so that you can keep reading? No. Because if I am really into something, I'll take the book with me, and I'll read some. I won't read as much as I would if I was just sitting at home, but I don't get asked to do much anyway, so the few times that I do, I normally go and take my book with me. Question number 3 says, do you have any fictional crushes? This question is the equivalent of asking me if I breathe air. Yes, of course I have fictional crushes. But I have so many of them, and I could talk so much about them that this video would be forever long. So, I'm actually considering doing a fictional boyfriend video. I will hopefully do that sometime soon and get that up. If you'd like to see that, like this video so that I know that you'd like to see that, and then I'll maybe push it more to the top of my priority list. Number 4. Sorry, I can't count. I've only been in school a week. Give me a break. Have you ever been jealous of a fictional character? No. I really can honestly say that I haven't. There's probably like situations that a fictional character goes through where I'm like, dang, I wish I could go through that, or dang, I wish I was them right then. But like, just honestly, completely, sincerely, all of the time, jealous? No. Number 5 asks, what do you do when you see someone reading a book you like? Sometimes I don't say anything. It really kind of depends on how much I like the book. Sometimes I'll be like, that's a good book. Yeah, and I'm really awkward about it. It also depends on how well I know them. If it's somebody that I know really well and we discuss books often, then I'll freely be like, oh, I like this book, I loved it because of this and that, and I'll discuss it. But most of the time, I'll just stare at it and sit there and think in my head, wow, that was such a good book. I should tell them that that's a good book. I hope they enjoyed that book, but then I never say anything. Number 6 asks, how many unread books do you have on your shelf? This is my read shelf, so I've read all of these books. I will show you a clip, I'll insert a clip here in a second, of my TBR shelf. But on that shelf, including on that shelf there's 109 books that I haven't read, but sitting around my room there's 10 books that I also haven't read. So all in all, I have 119 books that I own that I haven't read. And here is that bookshelf. There's more than just books on this shelf, but there are all of the books on my TBR shelf. And here is the stack of 10 books that I have not read. Final question, number 7, says, have you bought books by the covers? Duh. So that's the end of this tag video. I hope you enjoyed it. None of these are like super secretive answers. You probably knew a lot of this about me already anyway, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway, and I'm sorry for the lack of videos recently. I'm just so busy. I'm in my junior year of high school, and I don't know how junior year works around the rest of the state, but in our state, junior year is the most difficult year in all of your pre-college schooling. So I'm piled down with homework all the time, and it's just going to be a really grueling year, and so I apologize if I don't have videos up as often as I really hope to see you all soon. I love you all, and I miss seeing your pretty faces. See you next time. Bye!